few more events before we wrap up. The women's run, swim, run. The only place you can catch a run, swim, run is the Ocean6 series. You won't see it at the state or Australian championships. You can see it right here, right now, and Megan Kreuter on top of the point score. A difficult event for a couple of these girls. They're still getting used to it after only a couple of summers of racing it. A couple go out way too hard, a couple don't go out hard enough, and getting that balance is key. Take a look at the start list here. Lily Costello and Ellie Halliday, a couple of young guns to watch. Mimosa Henderson, that strong Umina club that's on the rise. Lani Pallister, we saw her take out the open surf race earlier on, so we know she can swim, but can she run? And the American Jenna Solberg from Surfers Paradise, good to have her out. She's come across the Pacific all the way to North Wollongong Beach. They're off and away, and Lily Costello absolutely flying at the moment. Oh, and one's gone down in the middle. Oh no, I think that's Bay Wilden Snedden from the Kurrawa Club, and she has copped an absolute hiding there, got a face full of sand for her trouble.
Well, Lily Costello leading this away ahead of Naomi Scott. Lani Pallister, winner of the surf race, is tucked right in behind. Ellie Halliday's there, Morgan Bolero. There's plenty of names all mixed in. Warrnambool competitor going in as well, so they've come a long way from down south to head into the water, but it's still Lily Costello who leads this one out through the run.
She's only a small girl, but she is quick across the sand. Georgia Miller is there as well, but let's take a look at Bay Wilden Snedden hit the deck. She cuts across a little bit in front, gets the trip there, gets caught up in the feet. She almost goes down. Stay up, stay up. No, it's a face full of sand for Bay Wilden Snedden. And the girls almost run over the top of her, so tough stuff here in the run, swim, run.
Well, you get trampled if you're not careful, because these girls running is like a stampede as they head into the water. They want to make sure they're up there as close as possible to the front, and at the moment it looks like Alexandra Headland and Newport who are out in front leading the way into this run, swim, run.
Well, it's the current queen of the surf race, Georgia Miller, and her heir apparent, Lani Pallister, because they are going stroke for stroke out in front. Lani Pallister, currently a member of the Australian Junior Swim Team, and Georgia Miller, formerly a member of the Australian Junior Swim Team. So let's see who's still got it. And Lani Pallister's going to the front. That beautiful, nice, long stroke out into the lead at the moment. And Georgia Miller's struggling to hang on, as is Naomi Scott in third place.
Well, Naomi Scott's in a good position, but she needs to try and work up and get onto the feet there of Georgia Miller. If she can, that will give her the opportunity to conserve some energy and try to take it to them on the way home.
Still stroke for stroke. Newport and Alexandra Headland out to that first can, and look how much they've spread out. That run really throws a spanner in the works for this open women's field, because it makes it very, very tough. The blood's got to go from your legs all the way up into your arms to make sure you can swim properly. This is why you generally see the Iron Men and Iron Women do well in this event.
Well, that's exactly right, Josh. And as the girls go across the back of the cans, it's now Georgia Miller who started to push the pace. Pallister sitting on her outside. She's half a body length behind, just trying to sit on her wash and conserve as much energy as possible.
A long way back to the back of the field. Bay Wilden Snedden swum her way through the field, past a couple of girls, but has plenty of work to do if she wants to get back in the mix of this one after a disastrous early run. The girls have turned for home. Miller and Pallister. Naomi Scott in third place, pushing very, very hard. Lara Moses is in the mix as well. There's a couple of Northcliffe caps as well in this field, so we wouldn't count any of those girls out. And as they push for home, there's not many waves on offer, so it might be a swim 3/4 of the way back to the beach, and the girls have split. Georgia Miller's gone to the right. Lani Pallister's taking the straight line home. It looks like Naomi Scott's chasing her very, very hard. Greta Peterson's there in fourth place as well. So our top 5 competitors has 4 young guns in it, and one of the best surf race competitors of all time.
Well, still Newport and Alex, Pallister and Miller working back to the beach. They've got a lead, but if a wave comes through, it could cause an upset here from our 2 leaders.
Lara Moses swimming up into 5th place. She looks like she's coming up alongside Greta Peterson there. So a couple from Newport, and maybe Pallister's just gone to the front. She's got that swim pedigree. Her mum Janelle was an Olympian, her dad an Ironman and triathlete, so we know she's got the genes, and it looks like she's got the endurance at the moment because she's gone to the front. A little wave comes from Miller. Will they push down it? No, it just fills up ever so slightly. And Naomi Scott swum over to the right-hand side. She thinks she sees something the rest of the field doesn't. Greta Peterson in third place on the far left-hand side, and here comes a wave. Here comes a wave for Lani Pallister. She'll get it all on her own, and that'll be enough to give her the lead heading into the final run. And the way she ran early on, Jack, I don't think she'll have any problems at all taking this one out.
Well, she took home the surf race. She's now going to take the run, swim, run in her first open Ocean6 Summer Surf Run, swim, run. She is the champion.
Very, very impressive stuff here from the young gun. Just a 15-year-old, and she's showing the open women how it's done. So a big performance here from Lani Pallister. We told you to write her name down because you'd hear from her in the years to come. Well, you only had to wait a few moments at a few events because she got another one. Now the sprint up the beach. Here we go. It looks like maybe Naomi Scott's going to get there just ahead of Lara Moses. Greta Peterson, Megan Croyder, the overall series leader, and Georgia Miller, after leading for a lot of this race, will be forced to settle for a 6th place finish. As we take a look at the overall results, some big performances there for some young guns. Lani Pallister on top, ahead of Naomi Scott, Lara Moses, Greta Peterson, Megan Croyder, Georgia Miller, Madison Liu, Bonnie Hancock, Kira Warren, and Karina Lee. That was your top 10.
Now you're 15 years of age and you've won an Australian Championship in surf swimming previously. How is it mixing with the experience and the big girls today?
Yeah, it's so tough. Like, on the line, they're really intimidating, and I just went into it not really expecting anything, but really happy to come away with a win.
Well, you got a good start and you're around the cans with Georgia Miller, one of the favourites of the race. Coming in, it was Georgia and yourself, but you managed to pick up a wave to the shoreline. Must have been quite relieving.
Yeah, well, I saw her the whole way around, and I was just stinging a little bit and hoping, like praying that there's going to be a wave at the end, and to pick up that little one at the end was really good.
Well, really good was an understatement. An impressive performance from Lani Pallister and one of the best debuts we've ever seen in an event. Megan Croyder still on top. Madison Liu and Bonnie Hancock in second and third, but there's plenty of time left in this series to get the overall title, and watch out for Lani Pallister in the